I don't notice anything strange. I don't notice anything strange. On the other hand, I like you. On the other hand, I like you. After 4 evenings, he may not fight. After 4 evenings, he may not fight. Will there be 3 evening receptionists later? Will there be 3 evening receptionists later? Hector came home late last night. Hector came home late last night. I studied math. I studied math. She took a cooking class to improve her cooking skills. She took a cooking class to improve her cooking skills. Result in. Result in. They had planned the trip for months but it was cancelled due to bad weather. They had planned the trip for months but it was cancelled due to bad weather. Make your husband pay. Make your husband pay. I don't want to lose my machine for many things. I don't want to lose my machine for many things. I'm meeting up with my friends for coffee next week. I'm meeting up with my friends for coffee next week. Do you want me to check your answer? Do you want me to check your answer? The shop is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The shop is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. First of all, was your uncle an artist? Was your uncle an artist? That man is too tall. That man is too tall. There is a bird on the branch. There is a bird on the branch. Shouldn't you breastfeed right away? Shouldn't you breastfeed right away? How many bikes are in the garage? How many bikes are in the garage? Can he come to the beach with us? Can he come to the beach with us? I will post every week. I will post every week. He practiced playing the guitar to perform at an open mic night. He practiced playing the guitar to perform at an open mic night. He forgot his umbrella at home. He forgot his umbrella at home. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? Shouldn't they be noticed? Shouldn't they be noticed? Please don't be me. Please don't be me. She always wears a red dress on special occasions. She always wears a red dress on special occasions. He will start his own business next year. He will start his own business next year. When the meeting is over, he will be talking for 2 hours. When the meeting is over, he will be talking for 2 hours. I always carry an umbrella in my bag. I always carry an umbrella in my bag. Why do you think? Why do you think? He is a famous journalist who has written many influential articles. He is a famous journalist who has written many influential articles. I will also work. I will also work. His father is a hematologist. His father is a hematologist. Encountered. Encountered. They cleaned the house all day. They cleaned the house all day. What a great party. What a great party. You wanna drink something? You wanna drink something? The coffee machine is preparing a fresh teapot. The coffee machine is preparing a fresh teapot. Let me think. Let me think. Is he attending the meeting tomorrow? Is he attending the meeting tomorrow? Please let's check. Please let's check. Can you try these slippers? Can you try these slippers? Brushing your teeth is important. Brushing your teeth is important. You shouldn't be a night guard. You shouldn't be a night guard. They were watching a football match on TV. They were watching a football match on TV. I'm getting more patient over time. I'm getting more patient over time. I will be living in Japan for the next 5 years. I will be living in Japan for the next 5 years. We'll extend the decade. We'll extend the decade. The dancers will perform at the theater next weekend. The dancers will perform at the theater next weekend. To fall. To fall. They go to the beach on Sunday. They go to the beach on Sunday. Hiking is fun. Hiking is fun. Avoid strenuous activities for the next few days. Avoid strenuous activities for the next few days. I wish I had more motivation to exercise regularly. I wish I had more motivation to exercise regularly. We will be playing football. We will be playing football. After a week, he can't direct. After a week, he can't direct. Can't get up after 4 nights? Can't get up after 4 nights? We shouldn't fix it at night. We shouldn't fix it at night. For the situation is beyond the limits of human discipline. For the situation is beyond the limits of human discipline. Okay, you don't even need to talk. Okay, you don't even need to talk. Mary hates to wash the dishes after dinner. Mary hates to wash the dishes after dinner. As soon as the weather clears, we'll go for a walk. As soon as the weather clears, we'll go for a walk. Don't we estimate yearly? Don't we estimate yearly? Could you please try these slippers? Could you please try these slippers? They usually have dinner together. They usually have dinner together. I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Will there be a photographer? Will there be a photographer? Is the lesson of the week the last lesson? Is the lesson of the week the last lesson? Encourage. Encourage. We look every month. We look every month. What did you say? What did you say? I will go to the store tomorrow. I will go to the store tomorrow. After 5 evenings it wouldn't focus. After 5 evenings it wouldn't focus. Then we are not stewardess. Then we are not stewardess. I have a doctor's appointment. I have a doctor's appointment. If you need anything, please press the call button. If you need anything, please press the call button. Doesn't it increase? Doesn't it increase? It did not work for testing and failed as a result. It did not work for testing and failed as a result. Can't be a doctor often? Can't be a doctor often? There are no cars in the parking lot. There are no cars in the parking lot. Check to see if the diaper needs to be changed when the baby cries. Check to see if the diaper needs to be changed when the baby cries. His nephew is a lawyer. His nephew is a lawyer. What is the Wi-Fi password? What is the Wi-Fi password? I would not attend. I would not attend. He enjoys playing video games with his siblings. He enjoys playing video games with his siblings. Is your brother a consultant? Is your brother a consultant? We made a trip to the zoo. We made a trip to the zoo. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. Sarah isn't going to the party, and neither am I. Sarah isn't going to the party, and neither am I. Do we record these sessions normally? Do we record these sessions normally? I found a lost wallet on the street. I found a lost wallet on the street. He called his friend. He called his friend. They had visited all the famous places of the city. They had visited all the famous places of the city. If you study regularly, you will improve your grades. If you study regularly, you will improve your grades. His heart is good. His heart is good. How's it going? How's it going? The van is full of people. The van is full of people. They did not suggest. They did not suggest. My father drives a blue car. My father drives a blue car. It won't fun then 5 a.m. It won't fun then 5 a.m. To take. To take. I'm happy. I'm happy. They live in London. They live in London. I like watching movies, he said. I like watching movies, he said. Being respectful is important. Being respectful is important. We made a trip to the zoo. We made a trip to the zoo. He yawned. He yawned. I have too much self-confidence. I have too much self-confidence. Take me to. Take me to. I can connect. I can connect. I like to eat pizza. I like to eat pizza. I am looking for this car. I am looking for this car. He likes to drink coffee with cream and sugar. He likes to drink coffee with cream and sugar. If it is possible. If it is possible. Why will you come with me? Why will you come with me? We usually barbecue in the backyard. We usually barbecue in the backyard. They are dancing at the party. They are dancing at the party. He wishes to turn his hobby into a profitable business. He wishes to turn his hobby into a profitable business. Are his siblings a grocer? Are his siblings a grocer? He was shopping at the mall when he saw a famous celebrity. He was shopping at the mall when he saw a famous celebrity. I want to rent a car. I want to rent a car. Why don't we watch a football match on TV? Why don't we watch a football match on TV? To be careful. To be careful. Couldn't they have an affair later in the morning? Couldn't they have an affair later in the morning? Can't I get engaged? Can't I get engaged? Can be selected normally. Can be selected normally. The handbook is asked more than 10,000 questions per year. The handbook is asked more than 10,000 questions per year. No problem. No problem. They've known each other since college. They've known each other since college. I will go to the shop tomorrow. I will go to the shop tomorrow. Have you ever tried sushi before your trip to Japan? Have you ever tried sushi before your trip to Japan? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Most coffee drinkers make a cup as soon as they wake up. Most coffee drinkers make a cup as soon as they wake up. I will meet my friends later. I will meet my friends later. Shouldn't they be thanked? Shouldn't they be thanked? I will do laundry tomorrow. I will do laundry tomorrow. I need to convert this dollar to euro. I need to convert this dollar to euro. I received it from the team. I received it from the team. I will be missing often. I will be missing often. He was previously an accountant at 3 a.m. He was previously an accountant at 3 a.m. Does it connect every month? Does it connect every month? You include. You include. I've never taught in 2 seconds before. I've never taught in 2 seconds before. Could the virologist be 10 years? Could the virologist be 10 years? Can we add? Can we add? After one night we must be playwrights. After one night we must be playwrights. To cancel. To cancel. When leaving the room, remember to turn off the lights. When leaving the room, remember to turn off the lights. He went to the gym to exercise. He went to the gym to exercise. Let's go shopping this weekend. Let's go shopping this weekend. That vote. That vote. Sometimes we go to the movies. Sometimes we go to the movies. My other sister, Nicole, works as a branch manager at a large bank. My other sister, Nicole, works as a branch manager at a large bank. We're going on a trip to the beach next weekend. We're going on a trip to the beach next weekend. See you before lunch. See you before lunch. Have to have. Have to have. Do I run every day? Do I run every day? Will he like it after 3 nights? Will he like it after 3 nights? Should it be the bellhop of the decade? Should it be the bellhop of the decade? He found his keys. He found his keys. I couldn't deal. I couldn't deal. Shoppings means buying something from a store. Shoppings means buying something from a store. The cat was chasing the mouse. The cat was chasing the mouse. You do not need to take your passport with you. Unnecessary. You do not need to take your passport with you. Unnecessary. May I have your medical history, please? May I have your medical history, please? I don't notice anything special about the current situation. I don't notice anything special about the current situation. Can we go somewhere? Can we go somewhere? Is her neighbor a pianist? Is her neighbor a pianist? He was late for work. He was late for work. I can swim in the pool. I can swim in the pool. I'm in the room with the drinks. I'm in the room with the drinks. Are our brothers golfers? Are our brothers golfers? They often go hiking in the mountains. They often go hiking in the mountains. Here's your check. Have a nice day. Here's your check. Have a nice day. Does not return later. Does not return later. He reads the newspaper every morning. He reads the newspaper every morning. What will you do tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow? He upgraded his computer to a technician. He upgraded his computer to a technician. I will go to the airport by bus. I will go to the airport by bus. The library closes at 1800. The library closes at 1800. It's too cold to go out without a jacket. It's too cold to go out without a jacket. I won't remember after 5 nights. I won't remember after 5 nights. Can't I measure sometimes? Can't I measure sometimes? Hormone. Hormone. Will we care? Will we care? Can they normally be sculptors? Can they normally be sculptors? They will not check. They will not check. We've been friends since high school. We've been friends since high school. You weren't bathing at sunset. You weren't bathing at sunset. And 2 years later we're still roommates. And 2 years later we're still roommates. Are there grandchildren announcers? Are there grandchildren announcers? The musicians will compose new songs for their album. The musicians will compose new songs for their album. I'm in the room with dinner. I'm in the room with dinner. They don't leave later in the morning. They don't leave later in the morning. Other hand. Other hand. The book written by Shakespeare is a masterpiece. The book written by Shakespeare is a masterpiece. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? It is a crowded street. It is a crowded street. I'm in the room with the tools. I'm in the room with the tools. He did not practice driving, so he did not pass the test. He did not practice driving, so he did not pass the test. He rarely goes shopping. He rarely goes shopping. Have you ever been skydiving? Have you ever been skydiving? I have a big surprise for you. I have a big surprise for you. My alarm will go off in an hour. My alarm will go off in an hour. When I was in the military, I was definitely in danger. When I was in the military, I was definitely in danger. I hurt myself playing football. I hurt myself playing football. The book was published last year. The book was published last year. There is a nice picnic area next to the lake. There is a nice picnic area next to the lake. I have never seen Istanbul. I have never seen Istanbul. Does the store have a beer and wine counter? Does the store have a beer and wine counter? Isn't it a daily wish? Isn't it a daily wish? Won't they be mining after 2 weeks? Won't they be mining after 2 weeks? Look at this. Look at this. There are 16 people in the waiting room. There are 16 people in the waiting room. My brother plays basketball. My brother plays basketball. Although it is a long journey, the view is worth it. Although it is a long journey, the view is worth it. Flowers bloomed in spring. Flowers bloomed in spring. I'm just taking a walk. I'm just taking a walk. You will be refreshed after 3 minutes. You will be refreshed after 3 minutes. I'm going to take the final exams next month. I'm going to take the final exams next month. We had the plumber replace the broken sink. We had the plumber replace the broken sink. I was spilling often. I was spilling often. We had the malfunctioning TV repaired by a technician. We had the malfunctioning TV repaired by a technician. The shop is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The shop is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We submitted our offer before the deadline. We submitted our offer before the deadline. Would he play guitar in a band? Would he play guitar in a band? You didn't tell us anything. You didn't tell us anything. If he had apologized, he would have forgiven her. If he had apologized, he would have forgiven her. I'm reading my favorite author's book. I'm reading my favorite author's book. Election results will be announced tomorrow. Election results will be announced tomorrow. This is the school where my mother taught. This is the school where my mother taught. We were having a barbecue in the backyard. We were having a barbecue in the backyard. You are my hero. You are my hero. How often does he take pictures? How often does he take pictures? After I finish my housework, I can watch TV. After I finish my housework, I can watch TV. Do you sell reusable water bottles? Do you sell reusable water bottles? Shall we start watching a movie? Shall we start watching a movie? He said he won the match. He said he won the match. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. Was my friend a race car driver? Was my friend a race car driver? Do you have any sweets? Do you have any sweets? Did it change? Did it change? Did it hide at noon? Did it hide at noon? Your mother is a shepherd. Your mother is a shepherd. He has traveled to more than 20 countries. He has traveled to more than 20 countries. The team trained intensely and as a result, they won the championship. The team trained intensely and as a result, they won the championship. What is the main dish? What is the main dish? He's not going to buy a new car, is he? He's not going to buy a new car, is he?